It's game time, we ain't playing with you. It's game time, it's game time, we ain't playing with you. That's how we ball for y'all.
What up, what up, what up, what up? You are rocking with Doo-Wop.
And Jamel.
Yo, thank you for joining us for episode 58. It was applause. Yo, I just want to say, Happy New Year, man.
Definitely. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year for everybody. It's another one, man.
2025.
Yeah, man. Got the 2025, man. So it's a blessing in disguise. The world is changing. See what's in store. See what's in store for 2025. Still got some goals. Gotta get out the way.
Mm-hmm.
Got some things in the lab cooking. Still got some things cooking waiting to come out. And if you're listening, man, come on, man. You know what's up. What's going on? Stop the delay. But how's everything with you?
Everything's been pretty good, I must say.
Okay.
Not a bad start
Mhm.
on this part. Yeah.
All right, yeah, it's the
Not
beginning.
sure what's going on with the world, but hey.
Yeah, man. Since you did say the world, I guess I'll go with the world.
You ain't got to start there. You can start where you want to go. It's all right.
It's a lot of things going in the world, but I was wondering why Joe Budden took time off because Joe Budden is so focused on his podcast and he never takes off. I was like, it was I'm thinking Joe Budden's like on vacation.
Mhm.
He's on vacation relaxing. Not actually getting arrested. He found out he got arrested. I was like, oh, what the what's going
Yeah.
on? Oh man. But yes, people was talking about that too. People said, he ended up getting arrested because he was like basically naked on somebody somebody ring camera. And that's the thing. He was shy, but he didn't tell the whole story. He didn't tell the whole story. But I'm glad. Nobody didn't know he had a sleeping disorder. He's saying that he has a sleeping disorder. People want to be like, yo, what was you doing?
Yeah.
Being caught naked. You know what I mean? But then I'd be like, yo, some people sleep naked. So he probably because he ended up having I didn't know he had another room there where he films there too. So they were saying he had another room. So he probably was sleeping there. Was
Mhm.
sleeping there overnight, and one of his neighbors, because I guess he wandered off to one of his neighbors, and was naked on the ring camera. It said he was pressing buttons.
Yeah.
man, yeah, man. But what I say about that is like, things happen for a reason. So maybe it's time for him to, to just make another plan, make another place because you always talk, his cast always talk about like remodeling and things, making it more comfortable. So now, he got enough money now, so he can probably go ahead and get into another place. And also he could just enjoy going down the memory lane because he's actually filming right now in where he started, in Park's basement. So, that's probably just a reminder where he started. And then, he's gonna pick it up and probably either he's gonna go on to get another spot or he's gonna branch out to do something else. But yeah, people was talking about that, so he ended up being the topic. He's always talking about other people. always, some people definitely getting at him on that. Uh, but everybody's waiting for the footage. Everybody's waiting for those footage. Because I think they said the police got the footage now. I know he was probably trying to like buy that. He was like, no, I don't want none of that to come out.
No.
But eventually it's gonna come out. Eventually it's gonna come out. I'm surprised Drake, you ain't trying to buy that. Drake Petty's like, nigga Drake be petty, man. He probably ready to try to purchase that. Called the neighbor up. He was like, you want to see that ring camera?
Because a nice payday right there.
Yeah, I know, right? Because once it's on a ring camera, it's a wrap. Like they got it out there. He has the footage. Somebody has the footage, and then they turned it over to the police. But yeah, man, that was funny. Joe Budden thought it was funny too, but he didn't tell the whole story. You didn't tell the whole story, but Now other people has their own story, so people still waiting for you to actually just come out and just make your final statement. Before you want to hear from you. You want to hear your side of the story. What really went down because you didn't talk all about it. You talked briefly about it, but I was thinking you was on vacation. I was like, oh, okay, Joe finally took off, had a little vacation. Getting some rest. So he out there getting arrested. But but hey, we'll figure out the whole story, or you finally make a statement when it's time. I don't know because he probably has to go to court for that. But I remember him telling in the past he was saying he had some type of sleep disorder, something like that. So that's where he's basically focusing. Well, what happened? Because I don't know what would make you go do something like that unless it's just something that you just normally have something a sleep disorder or something you can't non-controllable.
Yeah.
Because I don't know why you'd be on somebody ring camera ass naked. you know. But if you have a sleeping disorder, then that explains it.
Yeah, and
You
with the
know.
work habit combined with the sleeping disorder, that's a bad combination.
Yeah, yeah. It
Because
was
overworking and doing that and just leaks right into the sleep, and you be out there doing things and be like, "Wait, what's this?"
yeah. It was like lucky he ain't like sleepwalking on fall off the balcony or something
Yeah.
crazy. So lucky that wasn't that serious.
Hmm.
You can actually look back at it and just joke about it.
Yeah.
So but we'll see. We'll see. We'll wait for your statement, see what you're gonna say, and then we'll just go from there. You know. Uh, Another person. So during the little holiday, Christmas Eve, I seen Drake and Aiden Ross. They teamed up. They did
Hmm.
a big holiday giveaway. Um, you know, and for Aiden Roth to come back from streaming because he kind of disappeared. He kind of said he was stopping.
Yeah, he said that.
So for him to come back, oh well, I mean, of course, Drake want to do something, he can bring you anybody out of retirement. And it's just funny, like you don't really see Drake too, so it's good to see him back on the camera. With the new cut. Because he cut his hair. And, he's looking like the old Drake. I guess so. If you could say that, but yeah, he did a great thing, giving away people. Helped a lot of people in Toronto. Did some things,
Hmm.
for his city. Also, he's thinking about. He said he was thinking about putting a show together. He wanted to get all the billionaires together, or people just to give back, and make that a thing. I was like, I mean, yeah, billionaires could do that, but like, what I'm saying?
The billionaires and the millionaires
Yeah,
can
the
do that.
billionaires, like even
Yeah.
millionaires is different nowadays. Even a millionaire, you ain't a millionaire no more. So you definitely need the billionaires to,
Yeah.
to be participating, especially the way they was giving away. He was paying 12 months rent. He was giving vacations, the honeymoon. I think he gave it away a G wagon. I don't know if he probably rented that, but yeah, they was giving away G wagons and so vacations. So they was giving doing different recognition for people in the city. So to go here and go there forward to the because they had these type of stories that really touched them. Um, so he really want to help families and do different things. But that's what he wanted to do. He want to try to make people just show his other side that we want to put everybody to give away. Like for the 2025, put some type of show together. All the billionaires get together and put something together where they just making a thing, giving it
Hmm.
away. But yeah. So, but for the regular folks, you
Except
know,
for the regular.
the regular people, it's hard to put that type of show together. But so you definitely gonna need. Well, he was talking about he wanted to reach out to Jeff Bezos. You know, he's like, yeah, Jeff Bezos, I'll let him. He wanna put something together and all this and that. So I don't know. We'll see if that ever comes to fruition. If you put together a show, uh, and pivot, but talking about
Hold on, I was gonna say something now.
oh, okay.
Moving on fast.
Yeah.
Nah, but I was gonna say for the business aspect, it would be like a real good thing for that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like because if you can get it like seen as a charity,
Mm-hmm.
then you can get the tax write off for them. So would that be cool?
Yeah, it does
And
too. You know,
then
people,
it'd
people,
be like a win-win because it'd be like donating to help people, and then it'd also be the tax write-off for the business aspect. So it would encourage both parties to work together.
that could be definitely a good, tax write off for different people to work. To definitely put it together as a charity event. I can see
Hmm.
that. I can definitely see that. Yeah, I mean for them, there's always different loopholes
Yeah.
when you hit to that type of level. You can just get through there and do different things if you want to. So we'll see. We'll see if that actually goes through
Hmm.
and gets in there. You but he actually just dropped a freestyle talking about Drake. You know, I think that's what he called it, Irish freestyle Irish. I don't know why he called it that, but fighting Irish. That's what they think he called it. But it was with conductor the beat. He definitely has that type of boom bop type sound to it. So I don't know when he's gonna release if he's gonna even put together release the whole thing. But people are diving deep in what he actually talked about. Because what really sticks out for the to me is this really um talking about the people who went through the pop out show. He's like, bought the tickets to see basically Kendrick Lamar. So he's still on that Kendrick Lamar uh energy. He's still bothering him, saying, that wasn't no, that was some real beef. Like, he's taking that real serious, and he feel like his friends are celebrating. Why
Hmm.
front row seats type thing. To something that really bothers him. Um, but the freestyle is tough. He's still rapping on, still showing his ability, what he does. So but people are just diving deep in with each word what he said. Oh no, it stuck out to me too. Because when I look at my father, I can see I'm the nigga. Like because people was talking about him saying the word the nigga.
Yeah.
So he said when I look at my father, I can still see I'm the nigga. Like I'm that nigga. And I was like, oh, that was clever. I was like, I got you. you know, um, but yeah. I think maybe that was just the retaliation, right? Because he heard from the SZA in Kendrick Lamar track. Uh, so he probably just wanted to, because they look like they're still taking jabs at each other, and the Super Bowl's still coming, so the
Hmm.
Super still coming around the corner. So that energy feel like it's still going. It's not dying. It's not dying down, and Drake still got some stuff to talk about. Want to talk about
Yeah. But I think he's doing like baby steps up for
it.
like releasing his music and getting more people like anticipated about it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm going from I'm gonna be tired after this one to nah, I need to stay in this. It's like putting more music out there slow, but he want to create the idea and get like the hype back up. Cause
Well, yeah, I mean, and that's the thing. The best way to even do that is getting back to what you like to do. You like to collaborate with different artists.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So we're still waiting for the young Thug track with him and Drake. I know they got one somewhere. So he got music. He just gotta actually collaborate with certain artists already if they're on that track. So we'll see. We'll see what he got cooking up. But getting into some new music.
Mhm.
Little baby dropped his album. Who said he was gonna drop it? Yeah, probably. I thought he was gonna in December, but he ended up dropping it for the new year. Also, he ended up dropping on Friday. Um, yeah, it's called Wham. He got some tracks on there. I think he got some tracks on there. It just came out. People still gotta get listening to it. People are listening to it already. I can go right off the bat from Dumb and Dumber. That side of the water. You know, from him getting a feature from Young Thug and then also Future.
Yeah.
That's probably when the track what they was probably working on when they seen that picture. They said everybody was in the studio.
Mhm.
You know, yeah, nah, just to hear Young Thug back, he was like, oh, that even when he was in jail, that wasn't that much. Like he tried to like basically saying like that was nothing. So for him to come back and it still be focused, what I like, I can hear him. Like he's word for word. Like like I feel like he got something to say now. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
okay.
You know what I mean? Like he got something to say. Like feel like he's more focused. Just because everybody was going in, going in. Lil Baby was going in, Young Thug's going in, and then Future just do what Future do. I was like, damn, that's definitely a track that I could see Drake on, you know, you know. But I was surprised it wasn't on the album. But what else? I like a couple of the joints. I say "Due for the Win" was tough. That's another one. The Gorilla's O was hard too. I think
Yeah.
that's for the ladies. That joint was tough. But for me, I'm just saying that one stuck out is the Stiff Gang. Travis Scott one was tough, and the free promo and the
Yeah.
outfit. Those that I think those are gonna go. But I mean, it's good project. Especially just came out. People still gonna have time to listen to. Like how he started it off too, like telling people listen up.
Yeah.
Um, You know.
No, I like the same ones too, especially the free promo and the 21 Savage one.
hmm
But
Yeah. Yeah. 21 Savage gonna give you 21 Savage.
mhm.
So but I like the Travis Scott. Travis Scott one. The vibe was right. To hear Travis Scott on there. But I think he did a good job putting everything together and picking the beats. Also he had the one with Rod Wave. He has different vibes with it. I like the one. I mean, even the girls track with "I'm Sorry." Was that? Yeah, "So Sorry." Yeah, that was cool too. So people are gonna dive into that soon. And see if Little Baby back, because they had a little rumor talking about Little Baby like had dropped music in a while, so you don't think Little Baby still got it. So Little Baby showed you, he's
He
back.
still got it.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
wham, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, you had it there. So yeah, definitely go check out that when people get a chance. He's definitely got something to listen to when you look at that. You know, you know. Hmm. Talk more about music. The Beyonce halftime. People talked about that. Damn, how much she's getting? I think she's like 50 million. For one of the shows. Because she signed the contract with Netflix to do two shows, and then for her to do the halftime show for Christmas, uh, she showed out.
Yeah.
Showed out. Because you can tell what kind of performance she is always. It's just when she comes out to perform it, like she brings the whole damn stadium audience of like her band and dancers. It's just like a damn near. It looks like a damn Super Bowl halftime show.
It definitely did.
You know,
It's like even Blue Ivy out there doing her thing too.
definitely got Blue Ivy
Yeah.
focus out there doing her thing with the dance moves, and right beside her mom Beyonce. So that's definitely a family thing. Because definitely cutting that check for that.
Oh no, yeah, she getting paid too. Yeah.
So
They smart business family for sure.
definitely.
But
Uh, even if you want to talk about her, even the Simba, she was just recently in like
oh yeah, yeah. For the Mufasa movie.
Musafa movie, so doing the voice, so that's just another way, just to start it up and get it going.
Mhm.
But yeah, but her performance was amazing. Even at the last with the bang, the orc choreographic, also tapping into the Texas. Her people talking about the country music, so she tapped into that.
Mhm.
And just put on a good performance. Just put on a hell of a show. Like, what could you show? She's back.
Well, yeah. I can
Yeah,
say yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
She ain't never really left, so this is good though. But yeah.
Because it's like
But
Beyonce don't pop out a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, if
oh
she
yeah.
popping out, there's gonna be a reason, and that's
Mhm.
what that damn, that's a hell of a show.
Yeah.
You know.
But no, Netflix out there doing their thing,
hmm
and to put on like even like a halftime show like that rivals like a Super Bowl, it's
hmm
crazy.
Yeah, the game wasn't too crazy, but I think it was like only 4 point some whatever. But yeah, Baltimore Ravens took it that way. But the halftime show was the
Mhm.
was the best thing of the performance of the whole night. So yeah, that was all choreographic, nice, all set up with the cowboy type themes. The horses, her looking amazing still. So it all worked together. worked out. That was dope.
Yeah.
So you definitely could check that out on Netflix. You know what I mean? But let's get some like world news. Some world news. Let's
Yeah.
start with the Tesla Cybertruck exploding at the Trump Plaza, one of his hotels in Las Vegas. You know, and then the New Orleans,
Mm-hmm.
terror attack that where he had a pickup truck and just rammed through. It's a tragedy. It's a tragedy on New Year's Eve. So those things they're trying to say they don't know if it's tied together, but people have been doing their research.
Yeah.
People have been doing their research, and they're telling that it is tied together. You know. All right, so yeah, let me play a clip of that.
Both of the men that were behind the attacks yesterday have deep connections to each other. Both of these men, the one behind the Cybertruck Vegas outside Trump Tower attack and the man behind the New Orleans attack, both of them served in the U.S. Army. Their connection does not stop there. In 2012, they were both stationed in Fort Bragg together. Both of the cars yesterday that were used to carry out the acts of violence were rented through the Turo app. Now, there are a lot of people in the U.S. Army. There's a lot of people that are stationed at Fort Bragg. And there are also a lot of people that use the Turo app. But to have all of that and then also carry out what they carried out yesterday on the same day in separate cities, coincidences don't exist. Coinky dinks don't exist. And it's also worth noting, on top of all of this, Ryan Ruth, the individual that was arrested for trying to assassinate Donald Trump on his golf course in Florida, visited Fort Bragg 147 times over the past 4 years, staying overnight on 29 occasions.
They're trying to
I
connect
don't like
everything.
that one bit. Both of the men that
Well, I mean, it could be connected. It could be connected. Because it is no coincidence that those type of acts will happen around the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Still prayer goes out to people in New Orleans.
Definitely. Yeah.
I don't know if anybody ended up getting hurt with the Trump explosion. And
No. There
what?
was some people injured from the smoke and stuff. But I don't think
luckily
there was
nobody.
like no deaths or anything, but the main person who
Mm.
shot himself and then let the explosion go.
Mm. Yeah, at first I was like, "Yo, who blow up a $250,000?"
Yeah, I was like, that's crazy.
I was like, "You just bought the car and just blew it up."
The way it sounded, the way it first came off, like someone left fireworks in the back of a trunk
Mm.
and they just blew up in front of there because it seemed like they had just parked the car there.
Mm.
But then once they got deeper into it and started uncovering stuff, I was like, nah, that's crazy.
Yeah, no, that didn't make no sense.
Mm.
So yeah, it might be tied. It might be tied together on the way all the evidence is going, and it looks like it's all tied together. My concern is definitely since it's in New Orleans, they do have the Super Bowl. They're definitely gonna have to make sure they have tight security and everything when it comes down to that, because sometimes these things are just warnings. You set these certain things up just for warnings, and for something bigger to happen. And then another thing about the guy who was involved with the New Orleans, they said they're trying to say it's from ISIS, so that's something that don't even add up too, because he said he's from Texas.
Yes.
So I don't know, really immigration ain't got nothing to really do with it, anything
No.
like that. And then he was 10 years in military. So there's some things that is definitely unquestioned, and I think and it's terror attacks. Fortunately, it looks like it's terror attacks from us, from our own. But we don't know. So
But
yeah.
yeah, there's a lot.
Mhm.
Because it's weird that they would do that, the fireworks, which is like a normal Independence Day thing at
Mhm.
Trump Towers with him being elected the president, and then in the Cybertruck too, with Elon Musk being on his cabinet.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
definitely
like
a sign.
it's
Simple.
like a big old message for like no reason though.
Hmm.
It's like those
Yeah.
are two symbiotic things, and from
Mhm.
a military like vet.
Hmm.
And they said even when they broke it down, they was like, "This is for the type of training and skill that he had.
Hmm.
This is way too simplistic for like what he did, which didn't make no sense." like a person who that much
That he has that
training,
knowledge and that
yeah,
type of
they
training
could have
for
made
him to do
something way
something.
better than
Yeah,
just
just putting
fireworks
a
and
cyber truck
and gasoline.
and then
Like,
blowing it
and
up with fireworks.
yeah, they said
Yeah.
that was the very odd thing
Mm.
with the New Orleans one. They
That was
were, yeah,
just recklessness. That had no sense. That
no,
had no strategy. It was just let me go run over random innocent people.
yeah,
That's just tragic.
and then have a shootout at the end.
Yeah, and
But
then they end up killing them.
mhm.
So I don't know. I don't know about that story.
But they also found an Airbnb where they were making homemade bombs too.
Mm.
It's like there's a lot that seem like this on its way, so they're
Mm.
stepping up the security down there in New Orleans too to make sure.
Yeah. 'Cause like I always say, it's never just one person. It's definitely a group that they have that nobody knows about, and they've been trying to plan something, and it made these type of acts and a message to send to somebody to something.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's another crazy thing starting the 2025.
Yeah.
You know, but we definitely will pay attention to that. See what else unfolds and develops. You know, another topic off that, but I seen. I mean, well, since you're talking about Elon, we can go to Elon.
Okay.
Since you was talking about Elon, he just recently, basically, because he has Starlink. I talked about Starlink, so he has the Starlink going like thousands of Starlinks, basically in over 100 countries right now. But now he's saying basically using these Starlinks, you can call anywhere where there's no phone signal. You know, that just symbolized him trying to get into the phone industry. To me, it looks like that's how he and I said, once you get the free internet, you're basically in there. You can
Yeah.
easily, capitalize and try to be into it. But it's definitely going to be supporting. He said the iPhones are going to be supporting Android. So that's just a changing of the game because have phone signal where there's no phone signal. That's some. How do you even do that? So and that's why he has so many satellites in there.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah.
So much. So it just where you thought it didn't have service, he got service there. you know, so that's crazy.
But yeah, he's gonna be from the way it's shaping up. It look like Elon Musk is gonna have a hand in like every single thing
Hmm.
that's basically just running it in the world. It's like there's gonna be like some type of connection he has, and as a
Hmm.
businessman strategy, that's gonna be incredible.
Oh yeah, he's
Yeah,
he's gonna have everything tied up. Now he's gonna
hmm
have the gaming industries. Like I said, talking about he's tapping into. About the AI. About the robots. About the Neuralinks. Like so, he got his hands on a lot of technology, and now he's moving into even the cellular market, and he took over the internet. Once he gets to the internet, that's powerful. He's definitely and I think he just recently did deal with it somewhere in Africa too. He's definitely did something with Africa. So he's all over the world.
yes,
He's all over the world tapping in, and he was helping even when they was going through different war. He was providing different service of internet to different providers. So he's already tapped in from that, and he's using that for the world, not just he's not just doing it for America. He's doing it around the world. So that's gonna be another thing, like you said, he's gonna get into, and it's gonna definitely take over. It's definitely gonna take over. Uh, what else I want to talk about? Let's see. Since I jumped into technology,
I'm about to say you might as well
I
stay on
guess
it.
gonna stay on technology. Google. I wasn't really familiar with too much of Google glasses. But their new Google glasses, I think, is competing with Mark Zuckerberg Ray Bans or even his 3D. Well, 3D, I still want to see with them 3Ds, but stick on the Google glasses.
Hmm
He has they have the translation. Is big. That's if you're traveling. Passport bros, they definitely want to use that. You can look at the a menu. It can change the language. You can understand. Also, you can walk down certain places you don't know where you're at. It's just using like Google Maps.
Yeah.
It'll tell you the design or even tell you what's going on around you. So everything that you speak about is it's tapping into the way we used to use Google from just typing, oh, we don't know where we're at, so we go on Google, or something that a restaurant and want to see where it's close. Now it's actual person talking to you and having a conversation and helping you direct yourself. So it's like having a personal assistant,
Hmm.
walking around wherever you're at
Yep.
and just asking Google.
The AI.
And asking them like, yeah,
Yeah.
like, damn, I'm kind of hungry, yo. And it was giving some real suggestions. It was like it was personal, it was like kind of your friend, like asking the way it is. It's not like robotic. I wouldn't even say.
No, not at all. It updated her what the group chat was going on, what currently going.
Mhm.
It texted fans a picture of what she was planning on wearing, so it is able to know exactly what she was talking about, pick it out, and
Mhm.
send it.
And send the picture. You're like,
Yeah,
oh yeah, send it to everybody in the group.
so they know what I'm gonna be wearing today. It's like, what the?
Like, yo, man, this technology is moving fast, and it's coming fast. Pause. But it's like everything is definitely trying to put it together where you have to try to keep up a little bit. It's like eventually, this is just the beginning. All this stuff is just the beginning, but pretty soon it's going to be in our phones. It's always going to be. It's already in our phones now, but to the point where they're going to implement all the time. Like I talked about AI being in all these phones
Hmm.
early in the game, but yes, all this stuff is here. All this stuff is really here now. It's just how we're going to use it. And and it's really just kind of getting comfortable with AI and the technology to really just say, hey Google, oh, that's what they call it, right?
Oh no,
Oh
it's
no,
Gemini.
Gemini, right?
Yep.
Yeah, hey Gemini, and uh, how what does this look like? What is language this transferring? Um, you know, what kind of outfits they have in this store, or what do you think about that? It's like
Hmm.
really, it's a different generation. I think it's definitely gonna be a generation because that's gonna be crazy when that if a generation is growing up to that.
Yeah.
Because we will grow up to like just texting and entering it in Google. Now it's like they're gonna grow up to saying it, like putting it on like, hey Gemini, do this for me. Hey da 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 da. Da. They're not even gonna know about typing in
Mm-mm.
your words and trying to translate it. So, but I like the different languages. That joint is definitely fly. That's definitely fly. So they definitely got something on their hands. And it definitely, like I said, we're gonna wear it. It's gonna be in our bodies. So this is our phases. Where it's going. The glasses. Everybody's trying to do glasses.
So we could talk about the husband. No, the wife of 10 years with the husband who end up hugging and kissing. How you say the name?
Oh,
Romeo.
Romeo Santana,
Yes, that's sparking like a. Yeah,
Santos, Romeo Santos.
it's like it's starting to spark like a big debate about that right now.
Yeah, I was surprised that he decided to divorce his wife over 10 years. I mean, her. I don't know what she was thinking. Like, that is a concert. That is Romeo Santos. So it's gonna people gonna have cameras and videos and this and that. Eventually, your husband's gonna see this and be like, "Oh, she's wilding.
Yes,
She,
definitely.
she doing too much. Why is she out here kissing him? I mean, it's cool,
Hmm.
but you doing too much. you, you know. But I don't know what their relationship was about. I don't know. Did he have different trust issues or seen something other sign? But I think about myself like, oh, would I? Oh, I got, this is gonna be a long conversation.
Yes.
It's gonna have to be a long conversation and an explanation. Like, what was you thinking?
Hmm.
Why did you thought
Wow, what you thought?
why you thought this wouldn't? All right, even why would you even think somebody would have showed me if it didn't go viral? Something I would have seen that on the internet and be like, oh, wait a minute, that's my wife.
No, it wasn't even that it went viral. That someone at the concert showed him
Mm-hmm.
that seen the concert. She
Mm-hmm.
ended up showing him first, and
Mm-hmm.
then it went viral.
Because she
Cause yeah,
said he wanted
cause
to,
it had to
because she
go through
posted.
it had to go through the steps first for the
Mm-hmm.
husband to no for her to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Someone showed the husband,
Mm-hmm.
then divorce, and then go viral. But no,
Oh man.
it's like understanding. Yeah, that's probably like a bigger culture difference from like the Americans to like the Spanish community
Mm.
because it's like a bigger thing on the loyal thing and to feel like it's disrespectful and like that's my wife and you up there doing that. Like Americans, we got things like we like your hall pass and you be like, I understand. I like you got caught up in the moment and maybe yeah we can maybe sit it away and talk it out or something like that. It's like we have like a maybe a different sense of loyalty.
Hey, hey, you just gotta get a lick back. You know,
No,
sometimes
no, no. See, there you go. There you go, right there.
you just gotta
See,
get your lick back.
it's that whole different sense. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna go out
Alright,
there
you
and
did
find
that.
Jennifer Lopez,
Yeah,
and
you
I'm
did
gonna
that.
go.
All right,
No,
show you what,
like yeah.
show you what I could do.
See, no,
I'm go viral for real, for real.
no, but she ended up doing an apology for her husband and her family, saying that she was just
Man,
overjoyed with that once in a lifetime chance.
that
She
was too
was
much.
yeah, I know, but yeah, but she didn't really calculate or think about what was gonna happen afterward. She
Yeah,
was just so caught up in the moment after being like a real fan for him and admiring him for so long. She was like, she just saw the opportunity and took it. It's like, yeah.
yeah, she did it, and she did way too much.
Mhm.
But I hope maybe he sees that she's making an effort to go out there and showing her apology and to the world and professing that she was wrong.
Yeah.
And she just got caught up in the act in the moment, and maybe he might undivorce her
Remarry her.
or
Okay.
remarry her.
Yeah.
Hope like, all right, yeah, all right.
But yeah, it don't seem like anything else happened. It's not like she went backstage and they
That's
had
what I
a
thought. That
night
was
and
like,
like
yo,
no.
you know, Romeo was like, all right, man,
No,
he probably didn't know.
he seemed shocked to be like everything that happened too. So yeah.
He didn't know probably. So, hey, I wish them the best. I hope they work their issue out.
Yeah.
You know. All right, let's get into motivation. Motivation. I need a motivation.
What the yo?
All right, it says beautiful soul, recognize beautiful soul. Keep being authentic. Your people will find you. All right. These are messages to me because I need you to find me. I need you to keep finding me. You know what I'm saying? So recognize the authenticness. I recognize your beautiful soul. I want you to recognize my beautiful soul. And yeah, and that's what I felt like that. I was like, yeah, I like that one. you know. But do time.
Yeah.
You know. You got anything for that? No.
No,
All
your
right.
soulmate will be your soulmate, and they'll find you. And you ain't gotta go out there searching for it, because you'll end up meeting the same person that just equals who you want to be and what you see. That's about it.
Oh, okay. I wasn't like so. Yours is more relationship wise. I was talking more for the
The
people,
the
the
people.
world, everything. Everything. And who needs to find me, he'll find me.
There you go.
Call me, holla at me, cut some papers, do some deals.
That's a whole different type of
You
thing.
know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Let's break some bread. Oh man. This one got to do with the new year. So 2024 was a year of goodbyes, quiet growth, and a lesson I didn't ask for, but I'm here, breathing, standing, and moving forward. I was like, oh, okay. I like the part where it says lessons that I didn't ask
Yeah,
for. You know
that
what I'm
one
saying?
sticks out a lot.
Hey, it was like, God damn it. I mean, and I think that's part of life. There's always lessons that you never asked for, but you learn it. You learn it. Goodbyes. Not too many goodbyes. I wouldn't say it's goodbye. I would say take a break. But never two goodbyes. But maybe it could be the bad habits. Could be things that that could be another way of looking at it because these are always different metaphors that makes you think about different ways that you can interpret it. I think
Hmm.
But yeah, I'm here. I'm breathing and I'm standing and damn sure moving forward.
Definitely,
We
yes.
we always gonna be moving forward. Can't be living if you're not moving forward. You feel me?
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's what I got from that one. Those stuck out to me. I said, okay, let's get in that one. I like those. But definitely in the meantime, between time, Yo, you've been joining us for the episode 58.
Right.
Look for 59. Definitely like, subscribe, leave comments. Let's talk about it. As always, talk about it. And then join us for next time. You know, so you've been rocking with Do Vibe.
And Jamel.
Peace.
I love it. You guys are so great.